Hello. Welcome back to my channel, Burn the Witch Tarot. I am super excited because, like I said, we're doing 3 readings today. This is 2 of 3. This reading should be a fairly easy reading. I say that with all of them. But this one is for somebody that I do actually know. And I'm very excited to read them. I've read their palm before, I believe, as well. He's male. He is a Sagittarius. We have a lot in common on a lot of different levels, but there are some differences between the two of us. Um, I very much appreciate this person as a friend and as a supporter and as a continuous supporter. So I hope I have good cards for him. My last reading was not so good, but I'm definitely hoping that we can find some great things in here. I always wish him a lot of success as well. He's always been there to support me in whatever endeavor I'm in. And I really have a lot of connection with this person. He's so cool. And I prefer to read people that I don't know, but over time, certain people you just feel right about. And just a Sagittarius, we tend to get along with each other. We're like the only zodiac sign that we can hang out, we can date, we can be best friends forever. We get each other because we're so blunt, and we don't mean to hurt anybody when we're blunt, but but I mean, we're really special in that we're the only sign that really gets our sign. And we never hold it against each other, which is really cool. He's chosen to do the Tarot the Way. I've done this one before. It's a 7-card pull. I'll talk more about it here in a minute. I did something a little bit different with him, and I'm going to do something a little bit different with this one too. The first time I did this, I did not pull a personality card, so I'm going to pull a personality card for him. But what I did do, because I do know him, is I did a birthday card for him, and I thought it was so funny because the response ended up being the Hermit. And he does spend a lot of time alone. Not that he is alone. But I just found that very funny. In a good way, not in a bad way. He's always working, always. I'm always yelling at him, telling him to rest. I'm really hoping this is a good read for him. He deserves it. We've known each other at least, I want to say 6 years, at least. Probably closer to 7 or 8 years. But it's such a great friend. Like, not even just a person that I know, but just a great friend. I'm thankful for these people in my life. That we're going to pick that personality card. I feel like the deck is ready. Okay. My fellow Sagittarius, where are you? I swear if it's the Hermit card, I'm going to laugh. For good reasons. Let me put this down just a little bit. There we go. Now, because I know this person, it's going to be between a little bit more difficult and a little bit harder. There's certain things where I don't want to come off as biased, but they will. Also, I know leading things about this person. That will sway or lead me to something else. Um, that's normal as you get to as you get to know the person that does your tarot, your palmistry, things like that. Um, you give them a little bit of information, and they I don't want to say they run with it. I mean, you have to gain a trust with that person. Okay. You have to gain a trust with that person and have to feel like they're not putting you in harm's way, in a path where you're not going to be happy. um I believe that there's so many different tarot readers out there for reasons. um we all vibe differently, we all pick up on different energies, as I was saying before. This one in here, I'm just going to move that over there. And we all have our little purposes. We're all very different. We all read tarot differently. Now that I'm getting a little more comfortable with filming, um, I'm trying different things, trying to show you guys different things. No, there's nothing over here. Nothing. There's cards over here, I know. But are they better than that one? I feel it in these two. And then there's this one. See, because I'm closer to this person, I feel a little bit more energy with that person. Nope. Between these four. I swear it's gotta be this one. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't drop nobody. Good. I'm just gonna lightly mix these back up together. These kind of got messy. That happens. Don't worry about it too much. Some people get a little annoyed. I don't. The cards are going to tell me what they need to tell me. Whatever happens, I know my fellow Sagittarius will take it with a grain of salt, and he knows what to do. He's very confident. He's absolutely one of the many of my favorite people. It's not often that I really do consider somebody my favorite person, but he's one of my favorites. So I'm gonna be a little biased, okay? Okay. Feels good. And again, I'm gonna save that personality card for the end. I already told you guys what the birthday card was. You can check out what the Hermit card means all by yourself. All right. The first card is the opportunity. Not necessarily a bad thing. Even though it is the King of Pentacles reverse, not necessarily a bad thing. So don't read it as too much of a bad thing. This is your conscious mind, your rational behaviors. This is what you're currently doing on this side. This is what you need to do moving forward, or you need to be aware of moving forward. And this is a 5 of Wands. Oh my goodness. I swear. I swear. Did I not call it? Did I not call it? The Hermit reverse is your unconscious or emotional, your emotional patterns and processes, getting you to your, how do I say this? Your first card is your opportunity, your goal, what you're looking for, the answer to the question. And once I get all the cards laid out, I'll have more of an understanding of what's going on here. This is your rational thought, how you're presenting yourself in a conscious mindset. This is more the unconscious or the emotional side of things. And I see this already. I said it. I called it. And this is your outward representation, your outward appearance, your outward of how you do things. This is the Page of Pentacles reversed. Not necessarily a bad thing. Reverse cards are not always bad. We'll see how you need to go moving forward. So this side is going to be moving forward, and we're going to start at the bottom here and work our way up. So moving forward, God. I literally just said this. The Wheel of Fortune card, I always say it. It's the please try again later card. It is reversed, and I will read it. Don't worry. But that's what I jokingly refer to this card as. So, not necessarily a bad thing. Again, not necessarily a good thing. This can also be not just moving forward, like how you're supposed to act or whatever going forward, but this is also foreboding. Like this is not just moving forward. This is also and can be suggestions as to how to get to your goal, your opportunity. And it's very money driven, and I'm kind of seeing that here. Okay. 6 of Cups is your emotional side of things, and it is a reverse card. You're getting a lot of reverse cards, sir. Not necessarily, again, a bad thing. And your rational side of things. That's the card that I needed to see. It is a 2 of Swords. So your opportunity here, or your goal, what you're going for, is a reversed King of Pentacles. Your conscious or your rational thought behavior is showing that currently you're at a 5 of Wands. Moving forward, a 2 of Swords. Your irrational or emotional, currently you are a reversed Hermit and a reversed 6 of Cups. Moving forward. Currently, in your what I call an outward presentation, what you're showing to the world, what you're putting out there, what you're manifesting, is a reverse Page of Pentacles. And where you need to head towards is a reversed Wheel of Fortune. So just give me a minute. Let me do my photo shoot with my cards, and I will be right back. All right. All right, my fellow Sagittarius. Like I said before, this is about money. This is a monetary reading, and I'm feeling that 100%. The energy that's coming off of this. I knew that as I was pulling the cards, and as soon as I pulled this one and this one, I was like, this is money. Why are you stressing about money, sir? No, I mean, we all are around now. Like, that's just something that everybody basically does. With the whole situation, I can understand, and I've brought it up. King of Pentacles. This is your opportunity. This is your way. This is your goal. I believe this is your question. And by that, it's because it is reversed. And it has a lot to do with business and industry. And this card, what this card virtually means is that you are someone who will do whatever it takes to get the job done. I think you're questioning if you're still willing to or not. And we've had these conversations. It's always been go, 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 money, money, money. I think at this point you're starting to question that, which is a good thing. Your conscious mind is very aware of the competition in your field. Particularly with today's situation, that I understand the concern here. What this card is saying moving forward is to release yourself from the perception that you're not better than others, because you are. And again, this is where I'm going to come off as biased. You have done your time. You've really done your time, sir. And I can relate to this, and you know very well I can relate to this. You've put in your hours. Don't let this take you in a direction where you're no longer happy. That's just me advising you from this card. Your emotional standpoint, emotionally, you're very you. It's so okay for you to be you. You are foolish, you are funny, you are immature in your own way, but try not to rely on your own company so much. Some of your own advice, I guess, maybe here, to just keep chugging and keep chugging and chugging and chugging, is emotionally blinding you, if that makes sense. I think you need to start talking to other people in your life, the friends, me. If you ever need me, you know how to reach me. You know you can bug me, okay? Other people in your life, because you're living too much in the past, and I think you're refusing to enjoy the fruits of your own labor. I'm going to say this, and this is again from the heart and from this card. You are not allowing yourself the growth that you actually deserve emotionally. I think it does have to do with the long hours, the continuous working. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not bad for you to be a workaholic. But let me get into your outward appearance and how you're outwardly representing yourself. By all of this, by being somebody that will do whatever it takes and all that, you come off as sloppy, wasteful, sometimes often being too meticulous. You show that you don't have money, or you act in your mind that you have no money, because I think in some way, something that has to do with you being so connected to your past, and this is me shooting at the hip, but I think something here is not allowing you to deserve, or make you're not allowing yourself to feel like you deserve what you've made. So you're not enjoying your fruits of your labor. And I think that's where that really shows, is in your outward appearance, like in what you're showing off. And again, being humble, it's not a bad thing, but please enjoy yourself. I'm not even making this out to be biased, but that's what this says to me straight up. Knowing things about these cards, and just and seeing this form, the Wheel of Fortune card. This card gets me every time, every single time. What you're working so hard for. You put your life on the line, business-wise, a lot of times. I know this, okay? And you're not a greedy person by any means, so I don't want to say something like you can't take it all with you, but please enjoy it while you have it. I realize that in life, and that's what I want to say about this card. In life, there's always going to be those hard times. But to get through those hard times, we talk about the good times to get us through that. So start allowing yourself to have good times, and you will really make your decision of whether you really want to, if you're really willing to keep pushing yourself. Should you? Me to you? No. Do I know you're going to? Yes. Are both of us getting too old to be going through this? Yes. Are both of us Sagittarius, and we're both hard-headed, and we're both going to continue to push right through it anyway until the day we drop? Yes. Just enjoy a little more. Take some more vacations. I know now is not a good time to be going on vacation, but take more vacation time. I'm going to say it out and out. Spend time with your kids. Enjoy them. If not for anyone, not even for yourself. And do it for them. Your personality card. Let me do that. Oh, what am I doing? I'm messing up everything. I'm getting emotional. Okay. What do we got here? We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is money on my mind all of the time. That is what this card is. This is legitimately, I want you to look this card up. Seven of Pentacles. Money on my mind. You've always been like that. And you always will be like that. And I feel you on this one. I'm hoping, just personally, and I've told you this before, because we're a little bit different in this, that you find that time to take that break. If you're worried about loans, if you're worried about not meeting your financial goals, don't. You have no reason. You're always going to be money motivated. You're always going to be okay financially, even though there's times that you haven't been. And that's really all I have to say about it. I hope that makes sense. I hope that, I mean, I'm going to call it a cheesy read, but because it's so typically you, like we would have never even needed to do this at all. Because that's what we talk about is business all the time. And it's just funny that your cards are still even like money. So I appreciate this reading. It's so wonderful. Thank you so much for supporting me. You are one of my favorite people on the planet, and I thank you so much. I will go ahead and send you an email with all of this and everything that I need to say. I said everything to you openly here. I hope you don't mind. That's my bad. But I know it's probably easier for you to listen to something than it is for you to read it. So that's kind of why I just kind of said what I needed to say. And again, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Everybody else, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found interest in this reading. And I realize this is a little more biased. It's just because I do very much know this person. And I appreciate their support, just like any of y'all, for watching this, for subscribing to my channel, for liking this, any of my social media, even just going and checking out my store actually kind of helps me out. I appreciate you all so much. And if you're up for reading, Etsy store is down below, and I will get to it within 24 to 48 hours. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. So motive be, blessed be, and I will see you on the next one.